Alright guys, welcome to Brackish Coast podcast and vlog. This is 2019 now, and we kind of fell behind in getting content up for the last part of 2018. And honestly, life happened. Matt's job, he can explain a little more about that.
Yeah, I mean, it got crazy there towards the end. Of course, as most you know, we had the Hurricane Michael come through in October, and that really put a hindrance. I had to cover some areas, so I really didn't have the time.
Yeah.
You know, and then when I was free, you know, Jeff is doing his thing too, so it was hard for us to get together, and it just made it really tough.
And besides that, we were lugging like a bunch of gear.
Oh, yes.
And having to set that up, take it down every time. It was really tiresome, and it took a lot to get a podcast recorded. Well, now we have a studio set up at my house. It's going to stay set up. And basically what we're going to do is record several podcasts and vlogs at one time, so that way we can put them out every single week for you guys. And that's going to drop every Thursday. Starting January 3rd will be the first one, which you're listening to now. This is the first one. Welcome. Boom.
And this was one of our original ideas.
Yeah.
But we found that we were struggling to do it once a month. We're like, man, how are we going to do it once a week when we're struggling to do it once a month?
Exactly.
So, you know, Jeff came up with some great ideas. We kind of brainstormed, and this is what we got for you guys. And we're looking excited. We're excited.
We got several outlined, ready to record, and we're just going to release those to you. And here's the way we're going to do it. It's going to have a format to it. We're going to be talking about gear, line, reels, rods, whatever gear, you know, kayak gear. We're also going to be talking about techniques. Whether it be trolling or drop shotting or fishing deep or fluking. Yeah. And we're also going to be talking about rigging, you know, whether that be brand new rigs coming out. The Tokyo rig just came out. So we're going to be doing a segment on that eventually.
There's going to be a lot of things coming out too. It's going to be a new year. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to have a lot of content to cover for sure.
Another thing that I'm really excited about is covering a specific species every month. Well, and this month, January, is speckled trout. And we're going to be going back and forth between saltwater and freshwater fish because, you know, obviously brackish is both.
Right.
So we're going to cover both. And I'm really excited about that, especially January being speckled trout, because that is the time I love catching them. So, well, that's our plans for the episodes. Going to be airing every single week. However you consume podcasts, you'll be getting the audio version of this, whether it be Google Play or iTunes, or I think there's
it'll be the same. It'll be in the same place. It'll be titled the same. So if you're already subscribed, you'll just get the notification. If you're not subscribed, head on over and go ahead and subscribe.
Yep.
And when this is uploaded, that notification will pop up there, and you guys will be caught up. So.
And on the same thing, if you want the video content where you're actually going to see us, and we'll probably be goofing off some, which you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, we're going to be goofing off a lot.
So
more than some, for
that's
sure.
going to be on YouTube, on CFCR Fishing, and on Brackish Coast. So, bam, get over there, hit the subscribe button, and hit the little bell icon so you can know exactly when episodes are aired, because they are going to be somewhat time sensitive. Like this month, we're talking about trolling for speckled trout.
Right.
And this is the month to troll for it. So you want to get that kind of content on the month that we do it because it's relevant to that time of year. Now, we said all that to say this. This show could not be possible without some awesome sponsors behind it.
That's right.
We've met some great people along the way, especially this year, or last year, 2018. We made some great relationships. And continuing forward, they're also going to be supporting the show, and I'm excited about that. We got a brand new one this year that we've been there a few times, and you've heard us talk about it, Black Creek Canoe Rental.
Yeah, no doubt.
That is going to be a great sponsor. We're planning some shows up there. We're planning some filming sessions, you know, some fishing videos. Several things going on with them, so you're going to want to check them out. They're going to be helping us out with, you know, getting some of you guys, listeners, up there in kayaks or canoes or whatever to take trips.
All right.
Also, which you know these from last year, Savur Outdoors. That's that's the insurance policy for our fishing rods and our cameras. Without them, I would be out personally Whew. Let's start adding it up. It's at least a few $1,000 in camera gear and rods, because in a kayak, it's not if you turn over or if you lose gear, it's when.
Yeah, mine happened to be like my second time out.
Yeah. Well,
I've been lucky since then, but
yeah, but eventually it's going to happen. You're going to lose gear.
Oh, yeah.
So
doubt.
why not have it protected? Why not have it insured with Savur Outdoors?
Because I lose most of my gear without flipping over.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're in kayaks. So kicking gear over or fish knocking stuff over is entirely possible.
It happens.
Even I had last year. I had a fish pull a rod out of the rod holder.
I was floating under the dock at the down on the causeway, and floated right under the dock, and one of my rods stuck in the dock, and it just pulled it out.
See,
so
I had a tree pull one out one time.
I mean, it can happen at any time.
Anything can happen. Like I said, it's not if, it's when. So that we love Savur Outdoors. We love the stuff that they produce. Good quality products. All right, next is Vibe Kayaks. Without them,
we'd just
be sitting in the water.
We'd be swimming for sure.
So yeah, I use the Maverick.
I'm in the Seaghost.
Seaghost 130, and honestly, if I was to build the perfect fishing machine, it would be the Maverick. I love that thing.
And I'm torn between both. I love the Maverick for certain situations, but I feel more comfortable in my Ghost, and I don't know if it's because I started in my Seaghost. I just haven't had enough time in the Maverick. However, it is a great platform, great boat. It's definitely the stability is there. But I'm a lot of times I like knowing exactly where everything is, and the Seaghost gives you that option. You got your storage. You know where exactly where everything is going to go, and the Maverick's just a blank canvas.
And so it's a minimalist boat.
Yeah, it really is. So I'm torn between both. However, the Maverick's a great boat, but absolutely. I love my Seaghost.
Yep.
So
and we actually propel those with bending branches paddles. Here's the Navigator. That's personally my favorite paddle on earth.
That's my favorite too.
It's incredible. And check those guys out. They got some new stuff coming out. They have the Navigator Angler Edition out now that they didn't have when I bought this Navigator. This is the paddler's version, and I had to special order it in $250. Well, now they offer it up to, I think it's $270. Either $260 or $270.
And that's been great for the stand-up application.
Yeah, and it's not a custom order. You can get that at that price that the Navigator is. So go check those guys out.
Because if you guys are paddling the Maverick, you know that you're going to want a little extra length there. Just because of the Larry chair, or maybe you want to stand up. You're going to want that extra length on that paddle. So
a 260 is probably the perfect paddle for me personally, because I'm in the Larry chair and on the Maverick. It's a wide kayak. I'm up a little higher. I need that extra length, and the 260 is perfect for me. And I'm using, most of the time I use the Angler Classic in orange, because some of the other stuff's orange on there. So why not match?
Why not, right?
Yeah. All right, so Wingo Outdoors is a new sponsor for this year, and we're excited to have them on board. I actually seen these products on the show, Flats Class. You're familiar with that, Captain C.A. Richardson, and happened to be at ICAST last year. I called Matt up and said, dude, you gotta check these products out. He went online.
I did. I checked them out. Checked out the products. It's great stuff.
I had a meeting with Ben the next day, and they jumped on board as a sponsor of the show.
I was blown away at the amount of variety of products.
Well, here's one. This is a wading belt here.
Yeah.
And it's in the redfish pattern. I love that. I actually wear a belt, a regular belt that's in the redfish pattern everywhere I go pretty much. And I just love it because it's lifestyle apparel, but it's completely necessary. It's something you're going to wear every day.
Yeah, it's practical.
And exactly. And then another one, Clenzoil. Really excited about these guys. I found these back in 2017. I found out about Clenzoil, and I just used it to clean a reel just because, why not? I got a free sample bottle. And since then, that's all I want to use.
Yeah.
Because it done such a great job. It's not excessively oily.
Right.
And that's what I love about them. It's really thin oil, and it works great.
It does. It does a great job, and it's very versatile. There's a number of different applications that you can use this on. For instance, if you have a beard, I wear a beard. I I got some clippers. You know, they need oiling.
They need
Throw
oiling.
some Clenzoil on there.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I mean, it's practical. So
not just, I mean, they don't only make real oil, they have gun oil and, you know, other things too. Even like, not automotive, but I think they have something in the riding industry, biking industry,
right.
Maybe something. Okay. And then lastly, Meatboss, even though we're not filming and recording our episodes in their dining room, they're still a sponsor of the show. And we're proud to have the Oats guys on board.
Barbecue is still as great as ever.
It is incredible. I was there just the other day and I was talking with Benny about everything we're going to do this year. Benny's the owner there. And, man, the brisket is still top notch.
Yeah, the last...
nothing compares.
The burger with the bacon jam.
Yeah. That's on the secret menu. So if you go there...
if you guys do, ask for the secret menu. We're not lying to you or pulling your leg or anything.
Yeah.
It really exists. There's actually one at Waffle House too, by the way. But
yeah.
But there is one at Meatboss.
Yeah.
And ask for it. There's some great stuff on it.
Ask for the Brackish Coast Burger.
And what was the candied...
rib candy.
Rib candy.
Yeah.
I didn't believe this one personally, but Jeff actually got me some of the rib candy.
So good.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
It's meat, it's ribs, but it's like this sweet glaze sauce. Oh, man. Okay, now I want barbecue. So
what's your New Year's resolution? Huh?
Well, it was to lose weight, but now we're talking about barbecue, and I'm actually getting hungry. So we're going to wrap this episode up. And anyway, we went through all those sponsors in this episode, but what we're going to do so that we can get straight into content on future episodes, we're going to have a sponsor of the week, and they're just going to alternate. And what we're going to do, we're going to mention that sponsor, telling you a little bit about them, what they have to do with that show that day, and then we're going to jump into content. We're going to try not to go over 12 minutes or so that you can consume this on your way to work, on your way to back home, whatever, on the way to the gym. So it's really easy to consume. It's bite size, but we're going to be packing a ton of information into each episode. So, well, we hope you jump on board. We hope you subscribe. And we hope you enjoy this. Now, if you have suggestions for future shows, just drop us a comment.
Yeah, just leave a comment there, and we'll check those out. And
you can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, YouTube, and however you consume podcasts, as we said. So just drop us a comment, leave us a message, and good vibes, tight lines.
God bless.
Yep.